Hello, this is Tom Sorensen with Hyperion Research. I'm an associate analyst here, and today I'm going to be sharing a brief update on the global AI situation as we see it, including some of our forecast numbers, as well as perspectives on key developments in the technology area, and some expectations of the future moving forward. I think it's always good to start with some taxonomy. Here's kind of a definition breakdown of how we perceive things. We see HPC servers as a whole up at the top here, and then kind of as we cascade downward, they increase in their specificity um, based on job type. And today we're going to be looking at this kind of lower four, this lower quadrant down here of HPC enabled AI and all of its children, machine learning, deep learning, and all other AI applications as well. Now it's worth noting that when we are breaking out servers, something is considered HPC enabled AI when the machine dedicates 50% or more of its cycles to an AI application. So when we move on to our forecast numbers next, that will be the hard line that we see. Now, it's also worth noting that AI is a pervasive technology. Many areas are looking to gain its ameliorative benefits. So I would say that in many areas that may even seem far from the technology of AI, we are starting to see introduction of optimizers in the form of training and things of the like. So onto our forecast. We have, like we see, a kind of a mirror of that nested cascading topography. On the top here, the 5-year CAGR for all worldwide HPC server revenue is at 6.9% growth. But I think the most striking thing to point out here would be the HPC-enabled AI server revenue with a 5-year CAGR of 22.7%, which is, we believe, a tremendous growth. And this technology is showing promise, and uh, uh, clearly there's confidence in the technology as well. Additionally, something to note is that um, this growth is not simply along for the ride growth, while other areas are projected to be cresting or have already begun that process. This HPC-enabled AI breakout will continue on this trajectory, while others may fall off in their fervor. So moving forward, we have a look at some of the HPC system designs, and as these workloads and job types become more diverse, we're starting to see system designs shifting. Some sites, of course, are having these have large single large heterogeneous machines meant to address a wide variety of applications. But we are also seeing sites with multiple smaller systems, in some cases very workload specific. And further, kind of on this spectrum, there are organizations either entirely cloud native or using cloud resources to the benefit of their AI endeavors in utilization to address data intensive workloads, and kind of find new environments to optimize. Technologies, hardware has also seen shifts in light of this kind of explosion of AI use. AI specific ASICs, AI specific chipsets, things like this. Almost all hardware producers kind of are keeping this technology in mind, if not outwardly including it in their plans for design. Just to move forward, uh, uh, speaking of that, this intersection of HPC and AI is very important. Of course, we have standalone AI models functioning in HPC environments, but um, the incorporation of AI into traditional, what would be considered traditional workloads, is a very important environment right now. surrogate models, data preparation and cleansing, um, simulation steering, tweaking parameters on simulations can all be worked with for AI with AI platforms, and um, optimization can be realized in those areas. Um, in this way, it can accelerate time to solution. You can explore new solution spaces, and there are just kind of new capabilities unlocked when you introduce uh, a, a functioning AI kind of modality into a workflow. But this does not work, this is not a one-way street. AI models are benefiting from mod sim workloads as well. Generation of large synthetic data sets can be used in training to great effect. Verification of testing and trained models in a simulation can also be very helpful. Um, so in that way, we kind of have a symbiosis between these two technologies. Um, and I think it's also important briefly to note the growing role of explainability. As this technology has kind of captured the public imagination, it's important to uh, keep people um, safe, keep people in the know on technology as it becomes more widely used, and to manage expectations. Especially as AI platforms and technologies are starting to make more important decisions in the everyday lives of people. For instance, medical decisions, decisions, travel and transport, self-driving cars. All of these things are hot topic issues, and AI is in the public eye and in the eye of policymakers as well. Um, but it's important not to think of reproducibility and transparency as simply stumbling blocks to innovation. They can be used as optimizers. Automated monitoring hastens training. Time-saving capabilities can free up workload, free up valuable time and work from developers who are of high value currently in the field. This is a complicated issue: transparency, liability, ever shifting, and it also has an interplay with policy, national policy, and even international policy as well. Um, it looks like I'm all out of time. What did we miss? What do you want to talk about? We love to talk to people. Please reach out to us. Any questions, comments, concerns, queries? We love to hear what you have to say. Uh, Thank you so much, and we hope that you have a great day and a great SC22.